Good evening, Redskin fans, and welcome to Brookland, Arkansas, where your senior Skins will play their last non-conference game against the Brookland Bearcats. Beautiful night here and outside of Jonesboro. Both bands playing. Joined tonight in the press box with me, Aaron Baltz, Mike Thompson, Jarrett Thompson, Mark Holt on one camera, and Dane Dillon on the other one. I'm Brock Thielemeyer. We're going to take a time out real quick and let you hear some of our sponsors. Be right back. All right, back here at Brookland, we want to thank all those sponsors. Without them, bringing you these games would not be possible. Got our captains out there. Aaron's going to tell you a little bit about that.
So captains tonight, we got our quarterback, number 1, Spencer James, number 17, senior Mason Priest, number 58, Michael Alphen, and then number 70, 4-year starter, Carter Couch.
For Brookland, Gabe Carter, Ricky Robinson, and Easton Cunningham. Headed out for the coin toss.
Good luck. Easton Cunningham also. Mark Abgar is going to be our umpire.
The Redskins are coached by head coach Casey Chester, assistant coaches Cannon Davis, Derek Hibbert, Tyler Lingo, and J.E. Ward.
Guys, I like to have a little bit of fun here because, it's supposed to be fun. Serious but fun.
Lucas Morris, Matt Payne, Jesse Frost, Zach Tyler, Josh Hagan, Brian Hayes, Bobby Joe Watson, Brandon Nix, and Colton Bailey.
We're going to be all right, okay? We're going to work with you. We're going to just chuck you off the field just for the fun of it. Now, that right there is heads because it's got a big little helmet on it, okay? These are the tails. It's got all the emblems of the GAC schools in it, okay? Now, you're the best team. I'm going to ask you to call what's in there. I'm going to flip it later in the front. All right, here we go. You're going to set heads, heads, tails. You want to toss. What you want to do? You want to defer. All right, just stand right there and just hold on. You just want to take it. Go. Between you and y'all turn your backs to the scoreboard. Y'all come up here with me. We're going to receive on this here. Gentlemen, we got 3 minutes.
Bearcats are deferred to the second half with Pocahontas.
Redskins will receive. We'll give you our starting offensive lineup along with keys to the game.
Offensively for the Skins tonight, we've got Elijah Converse, Evan Thompson, Carter Couch, Isaac Molina, and Mikey Alphen on the offensive line there. And H-back tonight's Ryder Baltz. Wide receivers Payne Swan, Brendan Arnold, Mason Priest, Xavier Ballard be at running back, and of course our quarterback's number 1, Spencer James.
All right, thank you, Aaron.
So Brock, Brookland comes into tonight's contest 0-1. They lost at Highland last week by the score of 26-20. So, you know, we always hear the old adage, you improve the most from week 1 to week 2. We're in our third game, and they're in the second. So if they show any improvement, that might be a problem for us. But we just looking at them when they come off the bus, look like a pretty impressive group.
Definitely the numbers have grown here at Brookland. Like Mike said, they're pretty big. Moved up to a 5A a few years back, and like Aaron and I were talking about, they're pushing 6A real hard. Redskins will start off receiving the football. Spencer James, our quarterback, will get his first crack at it. What we got back deep?
Back deep, we're going to have Arnold and Ballard, which is normal for us, and I don't expect them to get a crack at return, but we'll see what they do. We'll definitely welcome a long kickback to them if they choose to do that.
Caden Rodriguez will kick the football off for Brookland. Referee's getting to the sideline. Kicker's looking for his whistle. We're ready for some Friday night football. Kick is off, high kick. Fair catch, taken.
Mason Priest with the fair catch.
That's a pretty good guy to catch it for us.
Absolutely.
All right.
We hope he catches a few more tonight, Brock.
Oh, me too. Not kickoff.
Exactly.
All right, Redskins will start off on the 44-yard line. Priest to the near side of the field. Along with Swan. X-Man gets the first handoff, driving through, breaks to the second level. X-Man's got all the way down to the 29-yard line. How about some Mr. X-Man to hit you right off the bat?
You know, we've been talking about how he's been running hard all year long, and he's carrying tacklers with him. Those legs just keep churning for him.
Redskins go fast, no huddle. James takes it himself this time. Breaks past the front line. Going to get a minimum gain, only about 4 yards. Bring up 2nd and 6.
Good run there, good blocking there on the left side of the offensive line.
Two split to the far side, Arnold and Swan. Priest to the near side of the field. X-Man gets it again up the middle, and he's going to tack on another, we'll say 3 yards. Make it 3rd and, we'll say 3.
Got to get the nose of the football to the 20-yard line.
Okay, more like 4. Redskins break the huddle. Shotgun snap. Gives it to Ballard again. He's got first down and more. Ballard breaks through. He gets tackled right at the, 2-yard line?
2-yard line, it looks like, Brock. I don't know who that young man was that came and saved that touchdown, but he ran a long way. So
he came from the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Redskins go fast. Hand it off to Ballard again. He pushes up the middle. Can he get across?
Yep.
Touchdown, Redskins.
Yep. Good penetration there by the offensive line. We definitely dominated the line of scrimmage on that series.
We did. Redskins come out firing tonight. 10 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. Redskins are already on the board. Less than 2 minutes it took them. Skins going for 2. Arnold split to the far side. He's got 1-on-1. James takes it himself through the middle. Pushes the pile. He reaches for the end zone. No good. Redskins lead 6-0 here in the early moments of the football game. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Have relied on Barton's experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barton's. Shop in-store or online at bartons.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
All right, waiting the Redskins kickoff. Austin George will do the honors tonight. George approaches, high kick. They have it far, caught it. Boy, that was real close to Redskin recovery right there. Nobody fair caught the football.
Yeah, they got lucky there that it bounced and somebody saw it because nobody knew where it was. But while we're switching out personnel here, Brock, I'm going to just give a shout out to the Junior Skins. Had a big win last night over Nettleton, 6-point win, 22-16. They're off to a perfect 3-0 season so far.
All right. Leighton Ballard will be your quarterback. Ballard pitches it to his halfback. Get 2 yards on the game. That is Tyler Fleet. Oh, excuse me.
I don't know what a hold or a block in the back is if that's
exactly
not
what
it.
It looks like. It's Tyler Fleer.
Well, that's Gabe Carter, actually.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Austin George was in the backfield, and he got tackled.
Yeah, he did.
Ballard takes a shotgun snap, gives it to Carter again. Carter breaks through the front line. Not enough for a first down.
The 3rd and 2, looks like, Brock.
So Carter led the Bearcats in rushing last week against Highland, 126 yards and a touchdown. They mainly stick to the ground. They're averaging about 6.7 yards a carry last week.
Pretty good average. They want to give it to Carter again. He's going to be stopped short by that Redskin front line.
Guys, that was Timber Westmoreland that cut through there and just hit him in the hole and stopped them short. They're going to be about a yard short. So, it's kind of, I would expect them to go for it here. But, yeah, great penetration there by Timber Westmoreland.
Like Aaron said, quarterback trots back out. Oh, he's not the quarterback this time. Carter is in the backfield alone. Look for a quick kick. Carter takes the snap. Goes over the left side. Carter's got some room to run. Breaks out in the open field, and we're not going to catch him. Touchdown Bearcats.
That's always the danger of those short yardage situations when they get through that initial penetration. You don't have enough guys back there to corral anybody, and he got through, and we couldn't catch him.
Well, so far this game's been very exciting in the first 4 minutes. 8:08 left in the first quarter. Bearcats on the board. They're going to kick an extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. We'll take a quick timeout and be back for the kickoff.
Matt and his team at Riverside Kubota are committed to putting the customer first. It's that commitment that has led them to provide residents all over the Pocahontas area with tough, durable equipment and outstanding services. Whether you're looking to buy equipment for your farming operation or simply need to rent a piece of equipment for a home project, Riverside Kubota wants to be a part of your success.
Rancho Bravo's more than a restaurant. It's a place to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones in a family atmosphere where you can enjoy delicious food and personalized attention from Herman and the staff.
All right, we're back here for the Bearcat kickoff. Another high pooch kick. Guess who's going to catch it again?
We just need to see him catch one of those over-the-shoulder touchdown passes right there in that breadbasket. That'd be sweet.
Priest secures it.
So, guys, my keys to the game tonight, we got some new faces on defense. We just saw a little bit of that. Huffsteller in on defense tonight. The X-Man's playing on defense tonight, along with Westmoreland's moved back to his position and Mikey Alphen starting at end. So, new face on defense, got clean up the penalties from last week. And my key was somebody get me a priest, because that young man had his first touchdown
Ballard.
last week.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, buddy.
Ballard breaks out another chunk yard.
Yeah. I think Jarrett told us on the break he had 54 yards on the first series. And he just picked up another 13, 14 there. So
he ain't doing it by himself. That front line is kicking.
On the break, after we scored that touchdown, I looked down at Mike and Brock. I said, it's amazing how much harder this young man runs this year versus last year.
Ballard gets it again. Run through the line of scrimmage. Going to be another 5-yard pickup.
Yep, just another good, tough run. The first guy never brings him down. I mean, he's dragging. People got his jersey. I'm surprised his jersey isn't ripped every time we play after the game.
Actually, my daughter said it was ripped.
I'm sure it probably was. I don't doubt that.
He came to the pepper rally at St. Paul's, and she said his uniform was ripped. Shotgun snap. This time James takes it himself. James is going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. Be a loss for the Redskins. Brookland snuffed that one out pretty quick.
Brookland led against Highland last week. Nathan Murray, Max Wilcoxon led the team with 7 tackles each. Easton Cunningham, Garrett O'Brien had 6 tackles and a sack each, and Lexon Johnson had a 73-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown.
James wants to throw. There's Priest. Priest catches it. 25, pushed out of bounds at the 22. Mike, you hit it right on the head, buddy.
That's what the doctor ordered right there. I mean, just a good little route, turnaround. He stopped, and the defender was still running down the field, and he's wide open, and made a good little nifty spin move there.
X-Man takes it again up the middle. He's still running hard.
Got about 7 there, Brock. Ryder Balt's in. Austin George checking out.
Arnold and Swan split. X-Man this time is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, we whiffed on that outside guy there that time, and he was on top of X-Man about the time he got the handoff.
5:35 left in the first quarter of play.
Bearcats at third down.
James takes the snap, rolls out to the right side, throws it down the field, intended for Swan, but a little out of his reach. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So last week, James 11 of 13 passing, 85% completion for 2 touchdowns. That's a pretty salty night.
Yes, he was on fire.
Last year against Brookland, James got hurt, I believe, in that game, but he was 5 of 14 for 65 yards last year.
James takes the snap, rolls to the right again, throws it downfield. Swan again, but it went right through his fingertips.
Got some laundry on the field there, guys.
Okay. See what the call is. Maybe we get a rough in the passer or something.
Holding defense. This drive's going to continue.
Okay.
Got us bailed out. We talked about cleaning up the penalties on our side of things, so.
Be half the distance. The Skins are going to have a 1st and goal from about the 8.5-yard line, it looks like, Brock.
Okay. Arnold and Swan to the far side. Xavier with the ball. Going to be stopped. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal. 4:26 left in the first quarter. Clock continues to run. This time, Ballard is split out. Ryder Baltz is split out as well. James takes it himself up the middle, and Brookland said they've seen that before.
Yeah, I was about to say, if they've watched film, they know what's coming. When we have 5 wideouts, that we're going to try to run it up the middle.
3rd down and goal for the Redskins. X-Man in the backfield now. Going to give it to X-Man up the middle. He's got a hole. Boy, he's going to be close.
He's close. He's on about the half-yard line, guys. It's going to be 4th and a half a yard.
Well, James checks out, so I bet.
Austin George in. I would say that
Exit quarterback.
Yep.
X is going to be taking the snaps. And we're going to try to
Push. Did we get across? Touchdown, Redskins. Xavier Ballard pushes it in from a yard out. The 3:04 mark. Redskins score again. 12-7. We'll go for 2.
Got Levi Huffstetler checking in there, guys. So we're going to go with a little heavier package up front.
With Brookland missing their first conversion attempt, this one's going to be pretty important. Could be pretty important.
James hands it off to Ballard. Ballard reaches. No good.
Oh, good.
He's a little short.
3 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Hey, I didn't get a chance for Aaron to set our defensive starting lineup, so let's do that right now while we got a break here.
So the defensive line is going to be Evan Thompson, number 56. And then we talked about Levi Huffstetler, who did a great job plugging that middle on the last drive. Got good penetration there. Then Carter Couch, Mikey Alphin, and then linebacker is going to be Austin George Timber Westmoreland, who had a good tackle last series. Ryder Baltz and Sadler Jackson. Your secondary is going to be Ballard, Mason Priest, and Matthias Duran.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Redskins get ready to kick the ball off. Austin George tees it up at the 40-yard line. George kicks another pooch kick. This time they call fair catch. It's going to take it at the 38-yard line. That's where Brookland will take over in 3 minutes. This first quarter has rolled, guys. Running the football.
We've definitely seen a lot of action, a lot of offensive action.
Brookland this time. That's Jack Morris in the backfield with Biner. Going to throw it over the middle to the tight end. Quick route.
Couple of substitutions on defense, guys. We've got Arnold in the secondary right now. We've also got number 6, Salem Morris, over here at a cornerback position.
You go for 38, Brock.
30. Don't have a 38.
Okay.
For them or us?
For us.
Oh.
That is Rico Riccio.
Bruce
I'm sorry.
Riccio,
Bruce
yeah.
Riccio, excuse me. It's the second time I've messed his name up. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Mark Taylor takes the ball for the Bearcats. That's going to be a first down inside the 48-yard line of the Redskins. 2:15 left here in the first quarter. Ballard leads his troops out. Taylor stays in the backfield. Shotgun. Tried to draw the Redskins off. Hands it to Taylor again. Taylor gets a hold. It'll be real close to another first down.
Yep. Matthews, Duran, and Arnold on that tackle. Once again, not who we want tackling the guy running the football.
Yeah, Taylor racked up 84 yards against Highland last week. So they're a little bit multifaceted
They
now.
are.
Ballard was only 2 of 5 passing for 21 yards, but he did have a touchdown toss to Connor Couch.
Man in motion. Hard count for Ballard. Hands it to Taylor again. Taylor breaks through to the second level.
Yep, number 38 there, Bruce Riccio on the tackle.
Breaking off chunks at a time, guys. It's like mirror image of each other, these teams so far.
Yep. Coach Chester called a timeout. Not real happy with that defensive performance there.
So we'll take it with them, guys.
Cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
First and 10 for the Bearcats on the 28-yard line.
1:16 left here in the first quarter. Ballard takes the snap. Wants to throw the football this time. He gets flushed out, but throws it over the middle. Oh, Redskins about intercepted
I
that.
thought Mr. Salem Morris had that ball, Brock, but he did a good job. That was great defense.
It was.
He was in perfect position. He wanted that deep cross, and Morris was with him step for step. Great job by that young man. I think he's a senior and out there getting some good minutes for the Redskins.
Definitely is. Ballard with Taylor in the backfield. Fake to Taylor, throws it over the middle, incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bearcats.
They bring up 3rd down for the Bearcats. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that crossing route was there. He just overthrew him just a little bit.
I like that play.
I do
Quick
too.
hit off the side. We used to run it back in the Stone Age when I played, and man, it was always complete. Motion. Ballard hands it off to Taylor again. Taylor stopped at the front line. Redskin defense has none of it.
Yep. Two who you'd expect to be there on that tackle, Austin George and Ryder Baltz. They were all over that one. Gonna put the Bearcats here at a 4th and long.
Levi Huffstetler getting in there too.
Absolutely. Is this his first start this year, guys?
It is his first start, yes.
Yeah, he's done a good job of getting in there and getting some penetration in that middle.
Fourth down.
It was Mikey Alphin's first start tonight on defense as well.
Ballard flushed out of the pocket, wants to throw the football, looks to the end zone. No good. Incomplete. Good defense again down there by the Redskins.
Great defense in the secondary. And I think having seen that, Tech's passing attack last week definitely helped us this week, with our pass defense looking real good so far.
Guys, and that was great. Just awareness from Priest. He didn't even have time to turn his head around, but he threw his hands up and was able to break it up just enough.
Yes, he did. 11 seconds in the first quarter. Redskins will get one play. They hand it to Xavier. He pushes over to the 40-yard line. Going to be close to another first down. Man, he runs hard.
Guys, he went 6 yards after contact and was dragging guys with him. I mean, you can't even.
So on the season coming into tonight, he was averaging 7.3 yards per carry, 161 yards a game.
Wow.
Where's he up to now, Jarrett?
He has 12 carries for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns tonight.
So that gives him 5 on the year so far.
I need to apologize to a couple sponsors of ours. This game has been so fast-paced to start off that we haven't given you the Barton's first downs or 2 Sandhill Dentistry touchdowns. So.
Well, and I feel bad too, Brock, because I had the score ticker wrong. I had missed the fact that Brookland made their extra point. So we got that straight. We're just, we
got to get it together, boys.
I mean, we thought we were going to be better by game 3, but,
All right. So we switch sides of the field. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Ball on the 38-yard line. A fresh 12 minutes on the clock.
So, Jared, I mean, we're seeing the Skins move the ball. Anything you'd like to see different out of that offensive line right now?
I think the offensive line is doing a fantastic job. The only thing that we could wish for is just a little bit longer on some pass pro, but for the run game, they are doing fantastic, getting some good separation from the line.
Ballard with another handoff. Aaron, he ran over that man in the secondary.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel sorry for those guys that are trying to tackle him a little bit.
Redskins with 2 split. Xavier again, still running hard. First down, Redskins.
And that is a Barton's first down. Sitting here at 11:30 left in the second quarter.
Right at midfield there, guys.
Let's see what the Redskins decide to do. Pretty successful on the ground. Arnold and Swan split to the near side of the field. James going to keep it himself. James is into the secondary. Going to be another Barton's first down.
Good run by James, and that's what we've got to do because they're keying on Ballard, as they should be. They're shooting the middle linebacker, shooting up the middle every time, anticipating Ballard.
James had 76 yards on the ground against Greene County Tech last week. Kind of went a little bit unnoticed just because of such a good passing night.
James keeps it himself again. It's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Bring it up 2nd and 7. 10:31 left here in the second quarter of play.
I'm just waiting to see a fake up the middle and throw one over the top.
I know. James takes the snap, gives it to Ballard again. Ballard breaks one tackle, but met at the line.
Yep.
If they give him.
We haven't seen that 3 wide receiver set to one side like we saw was so effective against Greene County Tech. We hadn't seen that yet tonight.
Yep, they ran it a while ago.
Did they? Okay,
Yeah.
I missed that.
James tries to draw him off sides, looks back to the sideline for his call. James hands it off to Ballard again. Ooh. Xavier's going to pick up another and 3 yards on that. It's going to be 4th down.
4th and about 4, Brock. They're definitely keying on Ballard. That's why, he's been so successful. I'd love to. I think all the Redskin fans love to see a little play fake and a little thrower over the top. But we'll see what happens here.
Hell no, we got
There's your
trips.
3. There's your 3 wide receiver set.
Ballard in motion. They're going to throw it, a swing pass out to Ballard. Catches it.
I think he's going to be a little bit short, Brock. He had to get to the 30. I think he's going to be about a yard shy. Yeah, he's going to be a full 1.5 yards short.
And there's a flag down.
Somebody dropped the hanky. Holding Redskins. I'm sure that will be declined.
I'm sure they'll probably decline that.
So, 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Bearcats are going to take it back over.
Promising drive. It just kind of stalled out there. The Brookland defense stiffened, and they definitely are keying in on number 21 right now.
Matthias Duran was one quarterback over here, closest to us. Ballard in the backfield, hands it to Taylor again. Taylor off tackle.
A good tackle there, taking his feet out there by Mason Priest.
Second and 6. Ballard leads them up to the line. 2 men in the backfield this time. Hard count, gives it to Taylor again. No, Ballard takes it himself, and the Redskins were ready for it.
Yeah, good. George whiffed on him, and good tackle there by Mason Priest.
Priest is the kid that has really came on from his junior year to his senior year.
Man, he has. Ballard kept it himself that time. Carter back in the game now. In the backfield. Ballard wants to throw the football. He's flushed out of the pocket by the Redskins. He's going to pick up a first down.
Riccio over there on the tackle all the way across the field. Good hustle by Bruce.
And this is really the first time we've seen Riccio playing.
Yep.
When the score wasn't
multiple snaps.
Yeah.
He's played several defensive snaps here, probably due to that effort he just put out right there, if I'm guessing.
2 split to the near side for the Bearcats. 1 in motion. Ballard hands it off this time. Going to be Carter. Redskins are ready for him. I think they're going to give him, 3 yards?
Yeah, good. Yeah, about 3 yards. Good gang tackling there by the Skins.
7:13 left in the second
Who'd you
quarter.
have on the tackle there, Jarrett?
Priest and Riccio.
Priest and Riccio again. Yeah.
Who's leading in tackles right now, Jarrett?
Right now, Priest and Riccio are actually tied
Okay.
for the leading tackles.
I don't.
Taylor back in the backfield. Ballard Hands it to Taylor. Taylor runs into a wall, going to pick up a couple yards. The Redskins were there. Stop him.
You know, I fill out these lineup cards for us to put on the screen, and we haven't had the same lineup on defense in any of the 3 games this year. We're just Coach Chester is still just trying to plug and play right now.
Sound like he's finding out who wants to play.
I think you're right.
Mr. Riccio may have got him a starting spot. Ballard takes it himself this time, up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down.
Arnold had to make that tackle there.
Ballard's a big kid, 6'3", 185.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to the guys earlier, and I don't think he was the starting quarterback on the season. I think he was the wide receiver. They had an injury. Bearcats break the huddle with 5:48 left here in the second quarter. 2 split to the far side. That's this time. Man in motion. Going to get it.
Little jet sweep, but the Redskins had it. Ryder Baltz and Timber Westmoreland combined on that tackle there.
Ricky Robinson on the carry for them. They've got several guys touching the football tonight, guys.
Looks a loss of about 2 on that, Brock. Good defense there. We need a few more of those.
One split to each side now for the Bearcats. Ballard wants to roll out to take it himself. He's going to pick up the back to.
He's down to about the 42-yard line. Good open field tackle there by Arnold. He saved a lot more yards by going low there.
Yeah. 3rd and 6. .433 left here in the second quarter. Bearcats hurry to the line. Taylor in the backfield. Man in motion. Ballard wants to throw the football. He's got a man wide open down the middle. Will Coxon.
That was probably a touchdown saving tackle there by Priest. Good job hustling back. That was a great fake by the quarterback. He hid the ball well, and by the time our blitzers could realize he had the ball, it was too late.
All right. 2 split to the far side. Carter back in the backfield with Ballard. Carter takes the pitch. Redskins are there.
Austin George, great tackle. I thought he was going to catch the pitch, Brock.
Yeah, he was in the backfield.
George's wreck. He had a tackle for loss, couple tackles for loss last week against Greene County Tech too.
He's seen that one coming.
Sure did. It's a loss of about 3 on that play.
2nd and 13. Carter stays in the backfield with Ballard. Ballard wants to throw the football. Redskins are chasing him down. Throws it to the sideline, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, he had a receiver over there, but he was just trying to get that ball to the ground.
Clock ticks down, 2:50 left to go in the half. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. Take it with them.
Domino's Pizza Place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle.
All right, we're back here. That's it.
So, Jarrett, you've seen these 3 drives now. What's your thoughts, Redskins defense? What do we need to be looking at right now?
So, I mean, we're great when it comes to the open field tackling. Mason Priest has had a great night tonight. For our outside contain, we're running up the field a little bit too much, and that's giving them that lane to go there to the outside. But all in all, they've done fantastic. I think if we just stop the quarterback rushing game, we have the pass defense on lock. I think we'll be okay.
All right.
I agree. I think simplify a little bit. You know, they're trying to – Austin George is super aggressive, but sometimes he's a little bit over-aggressive.
Right.
And it's cost us a couple times.
Ballard wants to throw the football again, rolls out to the near side. Got a man on the sideline that's caught.
He's just doing a great job buying himself some time for his receivers to get open.
Getting some blocks, too. That guy just caught that ball. It's not
15-yard line, so.
Ethan Bales. 1st and 10, like Aaron said, ball spotted on the 15. Let's see if the Skins defense can hold. Ballard gives it to Taylor this time. Taylor breaks the outside. It's going to pick up pretty close to first down yardage.
He's going to be about 2 yards shy.
Okay.
Picked up about 8 yards.
Ball spotted on the 7-yard line. .213, clock ticks down. 2 split to the far side of the field. Taylor in the backfield. Man in motion. Bales. They give it to Taylor again. Redskins stop him.
Yep. Good penetration there by Evan Thompson.
Looked like Westmoreland on the tackle.
Westmoreland, yep.
Delivering up 31 for Bearcats.
Bearcats taking their time. 3rd and 1. Carter takes a snap this time. He drops it.
Austin George got it.
Yes, he did.
I was going to say no flags.
Redskins take it over. Austin George.
I was about to say before that play, Brock, it sure would be nice if they put the ball on the ground. And that's what we needed.
Redskins coming to the game -2 on the turnover margin, so getting closer to 500 now. George is finding the ball. He had an interception against Salem. Fumble recovery here.
Yeah, he's always around the ball. He's you can't fault him. He's so aggressive, you know. And but sometimes I think a little bit tonight it's hurt him a little bit at times. But you know, he's so fun to watch him being so aggressive.
Well, he did a fantastic job.
Coach Chester's going to call his last time out there, the half.
We'll take it with him, guys.
All right, back here. Brookland, Arkansas, 117. Guys, I'd say that Redskins keep it on the ground and just try to go to the locker room up 12-7. Xavier breaking off another big chunk of yardage.
Yeah, they should stop the clock there and move the chains. Yeah.
Barton's first down, 109 left in the half.
Gonna hustle line, yeah.
Matt Womack in the game in the wide out. James takes it himself up the middle. Pick up 3 yards, bring up 2nd and 7. Bearcats called timeout.
I think that's their first timeout of the half.
Yeah.
So they're trying to
pin us deep.
Hope to get them a shot before halftime.
Yep. They're going to try to get us to punt.
Stay with us after the second quarter. Buzzard sounds. Jarrett and Mike Thompson bring you stats and highlights from the first half.
Yep.
So, I hadn't talked about Coach Hinesley for the Bearcats after the Brookland game. Said the things he wanted his defense to improve on, making tackles in space, being able to cover in the secondary.
That following the Highland game, is that what you said?
Yeah, following the Highland game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Womack and Swan split to the near side of the field. James hands it off to Xavier. Xavier goes past the front line, breaks another tackle. Barton's first down.
Is this the first time we've seen Womack at wide receiver
I
this
believe
year?
so, yes, sir. Yeah, he played a little bit on defense, I believe, against Salem.
He had a few snaps against Greene County Tech last week as well.
Clock's running down. Let's see what the coaches decide to do. Spencer James going to kneel on it, and that'll take us into the half. Your Redskins lead 12-7. We'll be back for halftime stats in just a minute.
Homeowners have relied on Barnes' experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barnes. Shop in-store or online at barnes.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
All right, folks, here at halftime, Redskins lead Bearcats 12-7. Bearcats were threatening there at the end of the second quarter. Skins come up with the turnover and snuff that out. Jared, let's look at the tackle chart first. I know that George caused a fumble and recovered a fumble. What else we got tonight?
So Priest and Arnold are actually tied for leading tacklers for the night. They're at 6 each. Priest and Morris both have a pass deflection. Priest had that pass deflection in the back of the end zone at the end of the first to save a touchdown there. George and Baltz both have a tackle for loss. Baltz is also at 5 tackles for the night.
Okay. And no surprise that he's kind of on the top of the tackle chart. So give us the score recap. 12-7. I know Ballard scored both of those, right?
Correct. The first score was there at the beginning of the first quarter. 10-11 left in the first is when he rushed that first one in. It was a 2-yard rush there. Carter had a great run there middle of the first quarter to bring it to 6-7, 8:08 left. And then 3:04 left in the first is when Ballard got that second run in for the night.
Okay. So where is Ballard at right now? I know
Ballard's at 18 carries for 128 yards so far tonight.
Okay, and James is second leading, I'm assuming.
Correct. He has 6 carries for 17 yards. James also for the night, passing-wise, he's 50% in the first quarter, 2 for 4 for a total of 18 yards. That first pass was for 16 yards to Priest, and the second one was that little swing pass to Ballard for 2 there.
Okay. I'll bring up our keys to the game again just so we can kind of take a look back at that. We talked about new faces on defense, right?
Right.
We've seen Huffstedler in there. We've seen Riccio playing some time tonight. A little bit of a bend but don't break, right? Except for that first Brookland possession. So I'd say, we're getting kind of a passing grade on that. We clean up the penalties. We're 1 penalty tonight.
We have 0 penalties.
Okay.
Brookland has 1 for 10 yards tonight.
We had a lot of, I think, 4 unsportsmanlike penalties last week against Greene County Tech. I know that the crew was in at 6:45 Monday morning, and I'm sure that was a topic of conversation about cleaning those up. So I'd give him an A grade on that. And then I said, somebody called a Priest. I mean, we've been calling Priest name quite a bit tonight, especially on defense.
Right. Priest has had a fantastic night on defense tonight. It's the most we've called his name on defense this year.
Okay.
He has done a great job stepping in and stopping the run there in the open field. He's not scared to lay a hit on anyone, and he's doing great in the pass deflections as well.
Okay. So come out in the second half. Brookland gets the ball first. You talked about a couple of keys on defense there.
Right.
Pass defense, pretty good, right?
It has been fantastic so far. Anyone that we've put there in the secondary have been doing a great job of staying on their man.
And we talked about the Brookland quarterback is doing a good job finding open men, but again, we've been bend but don't break on that,
right.
Right.
And a topic that we actually talked about last week on how when our secondary saw that the quarterback was in trouble there in the backfield, they would start to come up and we would get beat over top. We haven't seen that tonight. They have done a great job eyeing on their guys and just letting everything play out and staying there with them.
Yeah, I agree. So if you're Coach Hinsley for the Bearcats, what are you looking at changing up on offense coming out in the second half?
Offensively, I think it's more of they've been doing a lot of inside runs. I think they're going to try and target the outside a little bit more, especially with how our defensive ends and the blitzing linebackers have been going so far upfield. That could be a very strong weak point for us in the second half. I think as well for the pass game, it's just keep doing what you're doing and keep trying to get open. That's all they can do right now.
And we've seen, the middle of the field's a little bit wide open right now. Okay. Redskins offense, what do we need to do to come up and put some more points on the board?
I mean, obviously, as the stats show, the rushing game has been fantastic. I would like to see a little bit more in the passing game tonight.
Yeah, just open it up a little bit more.
Right.
Just do a little bit, and again, last week, James had close to 100, I think it was 111 yards passing, actually.
Right.
So we know he's capable of that. Obviously,
right.
If you just get just a little bit so they won't have their ears pinned back looking for Ballard, we might give him some more open lanes.
And as we started, as you mentioned, early in the second quarter, if we just ran a play action with Ballard, everyone's going to key up on him, and that'll open up the middle and the outside for a little hitch route or a swing out to the outside.
Yep, I agree. All right, folks, we're going to take another timeout. We're going to get a word from our sponsors, and then we're going to turn the mics off. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Matt and his team at Riverside Kubota are committed to putting the customer first. It's that commitment that has led them to provide residents all over the Pocahontas area with tough, durable equipment and outstanding services. Whether you're looking to buy equipment for your farming operation or simply need to rent a piece of equipment for a home project, Riverside Kubota wants to be a part of your success.
Rancho Bravo's more than a restaurant. It's a place to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones in a family atmosphere where you can enjoy delicious food and personalized attention from Herman and the staff.
John's is a cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
Local Domino's Pizza Place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle.
All right, we're back from halftime. Both teams are Bearcats just now getting on the field to stretch. Clock's already went to 0 once. We only got a minute 18. While we're waiting, we're going to get a few scores around the state.
Got a few scores here, Brock, around the state. Not very many locals, but I'm going to try to get all the locals. Southside, Batesville Southside's beating Batesville 28-3 at half. Charleston's beating Ozark 31-14 at the half. Jacksonville over DeWitt 14-6. We got Benton over North Little Rock 17-7. Greenwood over Harbor 21-14. Paragould and Hoxie are in a shootout right now. Paragould's up they're in a close game. Paragould's up 15-14. Valley View up 28-0 over West Memphis. Lone Oaks 7-0 over Wynn. And we had a Highland score. I guess I skipped over it. Highland was up 30. I think they were up 42-0 over Lakeside. Is that correct? Riverview, excuse me.
It had water in it.
It had water. So got a few. Also had a score from Walnut Ridge and Earl. Earl's up on Walnut Ridge right now, 20-14.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Austin George, the playmaker, gets ready to tee it up.
Made the biggest play of the game so far, Brock.
Sure has.
Covering that fumble, that definitely kept the Redskins in the right column for the first half.
George gets his whistle. Let's see. Well, this one's going to go deep. He called fair catch, and that's where Bearcats will take it over on the 29-yard line. It's kind of an odd kick from off the tee.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a spinner.
Yeah.
had a spiral to it, looked like a punt, but they're going to have it there about the 30, a little over 31-yard line, between the 30 and 31-yard line to start out.
Okay.
Looks like about the same guys on defense here, Brock. To start out.
Bearcats come back out with Jackson in the backfield. Miscommunication in the backfield, but excuse me, that's Taylor.
Yep. Levi Huffstetler coming off the bottom of that pile with that tackle.
Gain of 6 for the Bearcats for Mark Taylor.
Horacio is still in for Sadler Jackson.
Yes. He's over on the far side. That's a little bit further than my glasses will pick up right now, Mike. Yeah, I see him over there now.
Morse in the game.
Ballard in the shotgun snap. Hands it off to Taylor again. Redskins are all over that one.
Yep, good stop there. The first guy there was number 48. That is, I believe that's Westmoreland. And then he held him up for the
Ryder Baltz did a great job coming to clean up.
Yeah, to clean her up.
3rd and 2. 2 split to the near side of the field. Eiler hands it off to Taylor again. Taylor's got the first down and more. Taylor's going to take it up to midfield.
Just caved in the left side of that Redskin defensive line.
Yep, Arnold had to save that one.
You know, Dad, that touched on what we talked about at halftime. Those edge rushers just getting a little bit too far upfield and opening the outside lane.
Yep, you're exactly right.
Eiler hands it off to Taylor again. Taylor's going to pick up another 6 yards.
We got 5 on the play for Mark Taylor. We got 2nd down and 5.
Evan Thompson on the tackle that time, guys.
2nd and 5 for the Bearcats. 10 minutes left here in the third quarter of play. Ricky Robinson split nearest over here. Ballard wants to pass the football this time. And there was
Boys,
nobody
that should
in the
definitely be intentional grounding. That's got to be intentional grounding, and they're going to drop it. Yep.
Yeah. Because he was still in the tackle box.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be a spot foul and a loss of down. So it will be 3rd down, I believe. Is that right?
Correct.
And that's only Brookland's second penalty on the night.
Yep. He got away with that once because he had a receiver, just happened to have a receiver. He had no intention of getting it to the receiver. He just happened to have one right there in that area.
Redskin defense was breathing down his throat.
Austin George was all over him.
Trips to the far side this time for the Bearcats. 1 H-back. Ballard by himself in the backfield. Ballard's going to throw. Redskins got pressure on him, flushed him out of the pocket.
Ball's loose.
Ball's on the ground.
Carter Couch has got it.
Fantastic job by Ryder Bolts there. He missed the sack, came back from behind him and caused that forced fumble.
Yep. Never gave up on the play, Jarrett. That was excellent job.
Redskins will take over on the Bearcat 30-yard line.
Redskins take over with 9:30.
Second fumble recovery of the night.
Wow.
Brings us to 500 in turnover margin for the year.
James in the shotgun. Hands it off to Xavier. Xavier breaks through the middle. Big yardage. Takes it up to the 19-yard line.
2nd and 1.
I tell you what I like seeing on that play. I think it was Carter Couch was pushing the Brookland guys off of him so X-Man could get up.
I feel safe with Carter Couch, too, in front of me. Redskins huddle.
He protects his running back and his quarterback.
James hands it to Xavier again. Xavier picks up 3 or 4 more yards on that run.
First down, Redskins at the 16-yard line.
Barton's first down, and we move into the Domino's red zone.
How many yards, Jarrett?
He's at 141 yards.
Wow. What a night for Ballard.
Mike said Redskins in the Domino's red zone.
First and 10 from the 17-yard line.
2 split to the near side. That's Womack still in there with Swan. James going to take it himself. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Spins out for maybe a yard.
Yeah, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, just barely there, Brock.
Special James, the keeper, no gain on the play, but he got second down and 10.
For the Redskins. Ball's on the 16-yard line. Handoff. X-Man again. Picks up a couple yards.
Yep, so this is kind of the second time around we've seen this for the Redskins move the ball good. We get in the red zone or close to the Domino's red zone, and our drive kind of stalls a little bit. So we're definitely going to have to get a little creative here.
That time Sadler Jackson was split out wide on offense. Priest back in now. James wants to throw the football, looks in the end zone. Over his head, intended for Arnold, incomplete.
Intended for Brookland and Arnold. They bring up 4th and 8.
We have not attempted a field goal or an extra point this season.
No.
So obviously, we're going to go for it here on 4th down.
James wants to throw it again, rolls out. He's got a man over the middle. That's a catch.
He's going to be real close.
Oof.
I think he's going to be short.
That was Arnold on the catch.
Nope, he's going to be short.
All right, Redskins turn it over.
6:59 left to go in the third quarter.
Guys, we're in a dogfight tonight. So Brookland will take it over deep in their own territory.
This was a one-score game last year as well. Brookland beat the Redskins at home 21-14.
Ballard in the backfield with Taylor. Going to give it to Taylor, try to get some breathing room. Redskins defensive lines all over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Levi Huffstetler getting up the bottom of that. Then you got, I believe, Westmoreland in there cleaning it up.
You know, Redskins probably got them spooked after that last blitz and fumble. Maybe trying to play it safe right now.
Yeah, especially down here deep on their end zone. Good call, Mike.
Taylor still in the backfield. He gets the handoff again. Redskin defense is there to meet him.
Man.
Austin George had a shoestring there.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to tell you, Levi Huffstetler's overpowering his men, I should say men, because he's getting double-teamed every play. So he is looks like the Bearcats lost a little bit on that play, guys.
And you got Couch and Huffstetler in the middle there. That's well over 500 pounds of meat.
Ball on the 9. Ballard wants to throw it. Austin George flushes him out. Ballard throws it.
Wide open.
Had a man wide open. Carter couldn't come back and get the football.
Just having to throw across his body there.
Yep.
Brookland going to punt the football.
Redskins will get, sorry, Brock. Redskins are going to get really good field position, should, off of this punt. We don't have anybody back deep.
Looking for the block. Did we get a piece of that?
I believe so.
We must have, because there wasn't a flag.
Yeah, we got a piece of it.
Definitely got a piece of it, and that was a good aggressive play there by the Redskins. I like that.
Bearcats got real lucky. That one rolled forward, not backwards.
Yep. So we're going to take over on the 31-yard line of Brookland. 32 maybe. I think that was pretty generous from where that ball bounced out of bounds. I was thinking we'd have it about the 27-yard line.
I'd like to see him sneak Ryder on that little wheel route.
I would too.
But they're gumming the middle up right now too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Xavier takes the handoff, breaks through the first line into the second, and out to the 28-yard line.
About a 9-yard gain is what I got there, guys. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 2.
Probably.
Redskins taking their time. 5:14 left here in the third quarter of play. Redskins need to get some points. Handoff to Ballard. Ballard makes a move, cuts to the outside, breaks through another tackle, a 10-5 touchdown Redskins. What a run by Xavier Ballard.
What a run. He was bottled up 3 times.
3, 4. think he broke 4 tackles on that.
Wow, what a play.
Great camera work, too, by Mr. Holt. Good job, buddy. Man, that had to be one of the runs of the year.
Absolutely. That needs to be on highlight films across the state right there.
Wow, what a run by Xavier Ballard, the junior. Womack split out to the near side with Swan. Far side, Sadler Jackson. James takes it himself. It's going to get met in the hole, and it's going to be no good. So we're under 5 minutes now. Your Redskins 18, Brookland 7.
Homeowners have relied on Barnes' experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barnes. Shop in-store or online at barnes.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
All right, back to action here. Austin George will tee it up for the Redskins. Redskins got a little breathing room now. Clock at 4:56. Left in the third quarter. George kicks a high pooch kick. Fair caught by the Bearcats on the 42-yard line.
Bearcats caught by Ryan Edgewood.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this game, you may want to go back and re-watch that run. All of our games are recorded. They stay on our YouTube channel, so I would definitely go back and watch that run. It's something to see.
That was his third Sandhill Dentistry touchdown of the evening. Gives him 6 on the year.
Ballard with Taylor in the backfield. Ballard wants to throw a quick slant to Carter, incomplete.
Lane Ballard pass into the third Carter, falls incomplete. Second down and 10.
Like I said, Sandhill Dentistry sponsors our touchdowns. Josh Toney, his crew over there. Go see them. They ran straight through the Domino's red zone.
Yeah, they did. Almost started off in the Domino's red zone.
Carter split to the near side. They give it to Taylor again. Taylor's got running room up the middle, and
Arnold saved the day right there, boys, because that young man, you got to give credit where credit's due. That young man is fast. He's what my old basketball coach used to say, bad quick.
Bad quick, yeah. They've got a couple guys out there that got some speed. Him and Carter can both fly. All right, Ballard takes the snap, wants to give it to Taylor again.
Austin George right there.
Oh, no.
Had the ball. Austin George didn't bite on the fake, and it was a great fake again, guys. He's done it, and Austin George just wrapped him up.
I bit on the fake. He had the football.
I mean, honestly, he's done a wonderful job. It's hard to follow the football.
He is. And he's got some good ball work.
We go back in Redskin history. Reese Coates was, I think, the master at that.
You got it. Ballard. This time he gives it to Taylor up the middle. That Redskins front line isn't having any of it.
They're playing their hearts out up there.
Man.
Third down and 12.
Also, a fantastic job by Ryder Balt shooting that gap.
He sure did.
Well, him and Westmoreland both were on the bottom.
They've been doing it all night.
Neither one of them guys very big, and they play hard.
3:27 left to go in the third quarter. Redskins still up 18-7.
Carter split over here by himself. Man in motion. That's Robinson. Ballard, now he wants to throw the football. Looks over the middle, he's had that tied in again and completes it again. Wilcoxon with the catch.
That's a great catch in traffic, too.
It was a great catch, I mean, because I really thought Arnold was going to rip that ball out of there, and he held on to that ball. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 5, guys.
Wilcoxon's a pretty big target, too.
My apologies, 4th and 5.
4th and 5.
Need a big stop here by this defense.
Robinson and Carter split to the far side of the field. Ballard with Taylor. Ballard's going to roll out to throw the football, throws it deep in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Yep. We just got turned around there, didn't know where the ball was, and came right over the top of us.
That was an excellent play. Excellent throw.
Excellent throw, excellent catch.
Arnold was there. He just...
Yeah, that was defended by Morse.
Oh, Morse.
Salem Morse. He was there. He just didn't get his head around in time to see where the ball was.
And we were sucking in on the backside on that, expecting to run.
Bearcats are going to go for 2 with 2:33 left. They give it to
He
Taylor.
Stopped.
Redskins are going to stop
good.
it. 18-13 here in the third quarter of play. We'll be back in just a minute.
Brookland, 13.
Matt and his team at Riverside Kubota are committed to putting the customer first. It's that commitment that has led them to provide residents all over the Pocahontas area with tough, durable equipment and outstanding services. Whether you're looking to buy equipment for your farming operation or simply need to rent a piece of equipment for a home project, Riverside Kubota wants to be a part of your success.
Rancho Bravo's more than a restaurant. It's a place to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones in a family atmosphere where you can enjoy delicious food and personalized attention from Herman and the staff.
All right, we're back here for the Bearcats kickoff. Redskins lead 18-13.
If I were the Skins, I'd be prepared for anything on this kickoff right here.
Bearcats approach the football, high pooch kick, and we call fair catch, and it's Priest again. They're kicking it to our most sure-handed guys.
Yeah.
Redskins will take it over on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2:33 left in the third quarter.
Redskins will take over at their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, the difference in this ball game right now is turnovers. So the Redskins just got to hang on to the ball. We can't give any of those back.
No mistakes. Xavier gets it again. He's going to be met in the backfield this time.
Yeah.
The whole team took him down.
About a yard and a half there on that game.
2nd down and 9.
Sadler Jackson stays in the game at wide receiver. Swan and Womack at the other two. James breaks him out of the huddle. Swan and Jackson split to the far side. Xavier takes the handoff. Positive yardage.
It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Pick up about 5 there is what I had.
No, Aaron, I don't think he's slowed down since the first quarter. That run looked as fast as it did in the first quarter of play.
And he's playing both ways tonight for the first time this year.
Yep.
Xavier's quite the football player. Got Womack and Swan split over here, short side. Xavier gets it again around the right side, bounces back to the middle. He pushes. I think he's
got that first down.
Yep. Barton's first down there. Just fell forward.
Yep.
Picked up that last yard.
First down, move the chains.
Coach Williams always preached to keep those legs moving.
And he does that very well.
Yeah, if you're going to tackle him, you better wrap your arms and hang on. Couch leads them to the line at center position. Wide side of the field, we got two split out. James gives it to Xavier again.
About 4.
Yep, 4 yards.
Yep, another good run there.
30 seconds on the clock, ticking down. Will the Redskins take another snap? We'll see. Doesn't look like they're in too big of a hurry. 14. Redskins look content with taking it into the fourth quarter play. Redskins lead 18-13.
John's is a cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
All right, back here. A fresh 12 on the clock. Last 12 of the game, Aaron.
Well, Redskins, as you know, one of my favorite coaches of all time, used to say, "That's it, boys. We just keep matriculating the ball down the field, boys."
Well, it's been all Ballard on this drive.
Yep. We just need to put a good long drive together here and can't make any. We can't make the big mistake.
Right.
Brookland, you know, I mean, the difference in the game is their two errors putting the ball on the ground.
Carter Couch and his fellow linemen up there have done a great job.
Wonderful job.
Man, they've done a great job.
Both sides of the ball.
Olena and Converse and all of them. James takes a snap, hands it off to Xavier again. This time they hit him in the backfield.
Yep. He's taking the ball, you know, they're just going to key on him. He's the one that's hurt them tonight, and that's definitely what they're going to be looking for.
And we haven't had, I haven't been counting, we haven't had a lot of negative yardage plays.
Not very many
tonight.
Thanks to Mr. Ballard.
2. We've had 2 negative yardage plays.
Okay, there you go.
James rolls out, wants to throw it to Vaults out there. Incomplete.
Looks like the Redskins are going to punt.
Well, we had a throw in here. Salem was up 28-0 at halftime. Don't know who they're playing.
Over Newport.
Newport, okay.
Yep.
That was one of Coach Jeff Williams' Coaches in the Mouth pod top 10 games of the week.
Yep.
George is going to punt the football for the Redskins, standing in his own 33-yard line. George gets the punt away. Decent looking punt. Ball's going to be down at the 31-yard line.
Yep, good punt there by George. Good hang time, got our guys down there. No chance of a return.
Redskins defense going to have to stiffen here in the fourth quarter. 10:57 left to go.
Bearcats take over the 31-yard line of 1st and 10.
Salem Morris, one cornerback. George, outside linebacker. They hand it off to Taylor again. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up a couple yards.
Yeah, Ryder Baltz on the bottom of the pile there for the Skins.
Levi Huffstedler as well.
Yep.
Well, he's having a game, guys.
Absolutely.
Now Taylor will carry the play. Give it 3 yards. Bring it 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 for the Bearcats. Bearcats got Carter out there wide. Always a chance to throw to him. Ballard hands it off again to Taylor. Redskins are all over him.
Austin George cutting in there to cut that play down. Just good anticipation.
Evan Thompson, too, getting off the bottom of that pile. Clock under 10 minutes to play here in the ball game. Bearcats break the huddle. Ballard brings them to the line. Carter split nearest to us over here. Ballard wants to throw the football. Takes his time, throws it down the sideline, and just throws it away. This time, no intentional grounding. He was outside the tackle box.
Really no place to go. That was the smartest thing he could do right there.
Man, how about that Redskin defense, guys?
Absolutely.
You know, as old coach Bill Curry used to say, that pass defense looked a lot like that minute bucket defense right then.
Bearcats will punt the football from their own 21-yard line. Redskins coming for it. Nobody back. Going to take a Bearcat bounce. It's going to roll all the way down to the 18-yard line. That's where the Redskins will take over deep in their own territory. We stick with it. Same on the ground.
I believe that's what we'll do, yes.
Pocahontas take over at their own 18-yard line.
How many passes have we completed tonight?
James has completed 3 passes out of 7 attempts tonight.
Okay.
Look for a steady dose of Xavier Ballard.
How many carries is Ballard up to?
Ballard is at 28 carries for 191 yards.
Wow. Here's another carry. Ballard pushes forward, another positive gain.
Good gain there. About 4 yards on first down. Maybe 5 yards. Looks like he.
We'll say 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5. 9 minutes left here in the ball game. Womack split to the far side. Sadler, Jackson, and Swan to the near side of the field. Xavier takes it again. Gets a block to the outside. He's undercut there.
Got upended, but he popped right up back up on those feet.
Big 3rd down, because if we have to punt, they're going to get pretty good field position.
Absolutely.
3rd and 2. We need this Barton's first down back.
For sure, yep, we definitely do. Need to get it out of this hole here.
James hands it to Xavier. He's got a first down.
Big hole there over on that right side.
There's that Barton's first down.
That was a big one.
Hey, he brought the lumber on the
yes, he brought the lumber on the Barton's first down. You know, right now they know what we're going to do, and we're still doing it.
That should have put him over 200 yards. Is that right, Jarrett?
It did. It put him at 204 on that run.
Wow. Is that his 30th carry?
That is his 31st.
31st carry. Wow.
And I give kudos to that front line, too. James going to keep it himself. I think it's positive yardage with about 4 or 5 there.
Yep, looks like he's got about 4 yards maybe, call it.
Second down and 6.
Clock ticks, 7:20 left.
Just got to hang on to that football, boys. They're going to be clawing and pulling and doing anything they can to get it out of there.
Redskins will be taking their time as well. I think it was 9 minutes when they started, and now it's down to 7.
Yep, a little over 2 minutes into here.
James hands it to Ballard again. Ballard following his blockers.
Xavier Ballard was being one on the play.
Yeah, Ballard popped right up. I was a little concerned with the way he went down there, but
Bearcats fans, let me hear you. This will bring up a 3rd down, 7.
Arnold and Priest check back into the ball game.
You know, we don't want to tip our hand that this is a passing down.
Priest and Swan split to the near side. Arnold by himself on the far side. This time Xavier gets tripped up in the backfield.
yeah, him and James got leg locked there a little bit, and Arnold went down.
4th down, Redskins will have to punt the football away.
You know, we mentioned the absence of penalties. I'm going to give Brookland credit tonight, too. This has not been nearly the chippy game we saw against Greene County Tech.
No. George stands on his own 20. Snap, punts up. George booms one. Fielded at the 25. That's Robinson. Tries to cut it up the sideline. Redskins taken down at the 44-yard line. That's where Bearcats will take over.
Lane Tielemeier on the tackle.
At the 43-yard line.
But that's the disadvantage of one of those big, long kicks right there. It takes a long time for the punt coverage to get down the field.
The proverbial outkick the coverage, right?
Yep.
That was a 60-yarder in the air, wasn't it?
Yep.
20 to 25.
.5:22 to go in the 4th quarter.
55. Ballard hands it off to Taylor again up the middle.
Great job by Bruce Riccio coming on that outside, cutting it down and getting at his ankles.
Sure did.
Huffstetler coming off the bottom of the pile again, too.
He's just into everything now.
Riccio and Huffstetler have had one heck of a football
They
game.
have.
You know, Huffstetler, both of them making the most of their minutes right now.
That play just took both of them to 5 tackles on the night.
Okay.
Ballard takes a snap, hands it to Taylor again. Taylor runs into his own man. The Redskins are on top of him that time.
Guys, Baltz made the tackle there, but you got to give credit where credit's due. Carter held up 2 offensive linemen there and stuffed that hole to where he had to bounce it back towards the middle.
Carter Couch is a man.
I talked about how clean the game's been so far. Morse did a good job just then. Austin George is fired up at the end of the play. Morse did a good job talking him down and back to his side of the ball.
Yeah, somebody said something to George that didn't quite fly.
I think you're probably right.
One man split to the far side, man in motion. Ballard takes a shotgun snap, gives it to Taylor again. No, he's going to throw the football out in the flats. He's got a man. Catch. Big gain for the Bearcats down to the 11-yard line.
That's, guys, once again, he does such a good job hiding the football.
He does.
He's fooling us up here. We can't follow the football. Got to give credit where credit's due. He's
and the outside receiver on that far side for Brookland did a good job running his man back to clear a spot underneath.
1st and 10. Ballard this time hands it to Taylor. Taylor's pushing up the middle. Taken down at the 9-yard line.
3:21 to go in the ball game.
Timeout.
Redskins called timeout.
We'll take it with them.
Local Domino's pizza place in Pocahontas delivers your favorite foods. Order online, through the Domino's app, or call 870-637-0866 now.
Located at 3487 Highway 67 North in Walnut Ridge, Kavanaugh GM Supercenter is proud to be your GMC, Buick, and Chevrolet dealership of choice. They not only offer sales, but also assure brilliant after-sales services for your vehicle.
Roll out, he has to stay calm.
All right, we're back here. 3:18 left in the ball game. Redskins lead 18-13. Bearcats are knocking on the door, though.
We need that third turnover of the night from Brookland right here. That would be real nice.
We don't ask much, but
yeah,
third one would be nice.
Yep.
Bearcats come out of the timeout. I figure they'll keep it on the ground with Taylor. Carter split to the far side of the field with Bales. Hands it again to Taylor. It's going to be short.
Riccio again knifing in there.
It's going to be short with the first down, too.
And they can get a first down without scoring.
Yep, correct.
Well,
yeah, they just have to get to about the 3.5 yard line.
Redskin defense trying to buckle down right here. Keep the Bearcats out of the end zone. This time Carter split to the near side. Ballard hands it off to Taylor again. Taylor breaks through. Touchdown Bearcats.
They just found a little weak spot over there on the left side of the line and pushed it in. Wasn't much the Redskins could do with that.
2:31 left in the game. Bearcats go up 19-18. They're going for two. Ballard and Taylor still in the backfield. Ballard hands it off to Taylor, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. 21-18 is your score, 2:31 left.
Up to receive the kick for the Redskins.
All right. Redskins are back to receive.
Steve Henry is lined up to kick for the Bearcats.
Look for anything right here. He's going to kick it deep. Arnold takes it deep. Arnold takes it to the right side of the field, brings it back to the 45-yard
line. Yep. Good starting spot for the Skins. So the Skins have got, I believe we've got two timeouts. And 2 minutes and 19 seconds to work with here.
Arnold stays in the game with Priest and Swan. Xavier in the backfield with James. James takes the snap, hands it off to Xavier. Xavier's met. He's going to pick up a couple yards.
Minute 2 for taking Ballard. That brings up second down and 8.
James wants to roll out to the right side, throw the football. He's got Arnold down there. First down and more. He gets out of bounds. Great play. Did you see that move Arnold put on that guy?
Sure did, yeah.
That guy fell down.
If that was a basketball player, it'd be a knee knuckler.
Yeah.
He stopped on a dime.
My daughter Caroline says, I broke his knees.
Barton's first down, that was a big one.
Xavier scoots up, pick up another 4 or 5 yards. What do we got? We got whistles. I don't know.
No,
it's a flag.
I didn't see a flag. It's about 4, pick up about 3 yards.
There it is. Okay, it was on Brookland.
Throw it in on the field for the Bearcats.
What was it?
Be a 5-yard penalty.
I don't know. It was from the back, Judge, on this end.
Yeah. I don't know if they had 2 guys. They had 2 guys that were trying to run off. I don't know if they got off the field before the snap there. So it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Redskins. We'll take the yards any way we can get them right now.
I guarantee you. Priest split out to the near side of the field. 1:43 left. Xavier gets it around the right side. He's going to pick up about another 5 yards.
4 yards. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down, maybe 2 yards.
Clock continues to run. 1:28 left in the game. Redskins hustle back to the line. Xavier is not going to get it.
No.
Redskins are going to take a timeout, stop the clock with 1:13.
Yeah, I don't know if he picked up any yards there. Maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
All right, so we've got 2 shots to make 1 yard, right?
Right.
We just can't go backwards on one of them.
We cannot.
That would be.
No.
Can't make a mistake here.
I don't know if we're at the point where we empty the backfield and run James up the middle when they clear out.
We tried that once.
That one out.
We tried that once earlier tonight, and they just left the middle stuck full because
so they'd seen that.
They had seen the film. Yes, I believe so.
Seen the film.
Bearcat fans on your feet and let's cheer on your Bearcats. It's a big 3rd down.
Minute 13 left in the game. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, the middle's packed full there, guys. They're
expecting to see Ballard with the football.
Oh, yeah.
They hand it to Ballard. Ballard's got 1st down and more outside, and he gets out of bounds.
Oh, wow. He got leveled at the end of that play.
He bounces up.
Bounces right up. He got up in the air a little bit.
Down on the play for the Redskins. Brings up 1st and goal.
Woo, what a run, guys. We needed
What a run.
Barton's first down puts us back in the Domino's red zone.
So, just looking at, looks like Brookland's going to call a timeout.
Okay.
Let's take it with them, guys.
Sounds good. All right, we're back. Redskins. Bearcats scored, and the Redskins came back, stayed composed, and drove the ball down the field.
So here we are again. Skins have been down here 2 other times, not been able to convert. So we've got to find the missing piece to this puzzle to get this ball in the end zone.
We've got one timeout left.
One, yes.
1:05 to go in the game.
Priest split out to the far side of the field. Xavier takes it himself this time. Oh, he's close. Xavier gets down within the 2-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, he's on. Actually, Brock, he's inside the 1.
I bet we run the same play.
He is inside the 1 right now.
Clock at 48, 47, 46.
Xavier under center. Pushes forward. No call yet.
Stop the clock.
Clock still hasn't stopped.
They're calling third down.
Redskins going to use their last timeout with 23 seconds left. Woo.
Woo. Inside the 1-yard line. Third down. Don't know that we're going to have time to run it twice.
No, you got one shot here. Yeah. No timeouts left. You got one shot to put it in the end zone. You're basically on the
well, you definitely call 2 plays right here. So
not sure why Bobby Gross is down here on the field, but
he's been down there all night.
I'm going to call this one right now. The Skins will not line up in the shotgun snap.
Yeah. I don't think that that's even a possibility.
No. All right, here we go. 23 seconds left in the ball game. Ball on the half-yard line. I got to stand up for this one.
Go Redskins.
Spencer James is in the shotgun. Brookland trying to get a timeout. Did they get it?
They got it, yep.
So the Brookland coach didn't expect us to line up in the shotgun.
Yeah, not at all, nope.
Oh, glad I took my blood pressure medicine. Whew. So 22 seconds left.
Actually, that play shouldn't have counted, so there should be some time put back on the clock.
Back on there.
Should put a second back on there, but I don't think they're going to. But yeah, this ball's on, guys. I'm just looking down here. It's on the nose of the ball is almost touching the stripe. That's how close it is.
Trying to get, there we go. I got a good close-up shot of it there.
Well, it's a little further away, but it's than I thought. But it's about as close as it can get.
All right, here we go again. James is in the game, or
no?
James is out.
He's not in the game.
Ballard under center. Let's see who wins the push. Pushes it up the middle. No signal yet.
He did not make it, guys. They got to get it lined up.
Get on the ball.
They got to get lined up, get on the ball.
Bearcats are going to use their last timeout.
Yep.
5 seconds left. My goodness.
Once again, guys, losing a little bit of extra time there on the clock. We should be at 8.6 instead of 5.4.
Yeah.
And the spot from that ball, they really didn't move it an inch.
No.
Bearcats better be glad they had timeout because we were going and they weren't ready.
Yep. They weren't ready for the shotgun. I don't know what the Skins are going to come out and do here, but this time if we go out there and line up in something different, it's they're not going to have a timeout to spend to come back and get and regroup. So we'll see what happens here.
Ballard stays in the game.
Yep.
Quarterback.
Looks like Ballard's going to be in the gun here.
Last play of the game. Ballard up the middle. Touchdown, Redskins! Ball game. 1.6 seconds left.
You got to get out there and run the 2-point. Let's go.
Well, we will have to kick it off, won't we?
We'll have to kick it off, too. Woo, boy.
Woo. What a game, folks.
His 40th carry of the night, 237 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns.
And how fitting for him to win the game.
Very fitting.
I don't figure that kickoff will go anywhere near anybody that can run it. We're going for the 2-point conversion. Ballard takes it himself again, stretches it to the outside. Ballard gets in for the 2-point conversion.
Sure does.
How about that? 26-21, 1.6 seconds.
Don't do anything dumb here, guys.
Man, I'm proud of this team tonight, guys. They could have laid down. They could have folded their tent. Yes, sir.
Yep.
They could. You're right. They could have folded their tent down here when they got scored on, and this Bearcat sideline was going crazy, and their crowd was, but they stayed composed, marched it down the field, and scored on
And the crowd right now, as Ron White would say, you could hear a pin drop.
Pin drop.
Man. Talk about drama. 4th down on the 1-inch line.
You got to tell Robin.
I bet they don't fair catch it here, guys.
I got to tell Robin if she's listening, make sure she has my heart pills out when I get home.
Oh, man, I know.
Oh.
Did you bring your nitros?
Oh, I got them in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this ball will ever leave the ground, y'all. George kicks a high pooch kick to the front line.
Ball's all around. Redskins got it.
Redskins are going to
That
win
is
this
number
football game.
38, Riccio.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a football game. Your Redskins prevail 21-26. We're going to take a timeout and breathe, and we'll be back with stats and your players of the game.
John's is a cozy dining establishment that specializes in serving high-quality steaks, mouth-watering catfish, and daily plate lunch specials. As one satisfied customer said, it's the kind of place where you can enjoy good country fare, solid and filling, like the kind your grandmother served you on Sunday after church.
The Randolph County Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary organization composed of business and professional men and women and other citizens who believe that through united action the progress of its community can be materially enhanced and that living conditions can be continuously improved.
Homeowners have relied on Barnes' experienced staff for project advice, free services, and quality products to make their projects a success for over 140 years. From your vision to your happy space, build it better with Barnes. Shop in-store or online at barnes.com.
At GTS Physical Therapy in Pocahontas, we're redefining what hometown care looks like. Our team uses the latest techniques and cutting-edge technology to help you heal faster and move better. With innovative treatments like hot laser therapy, the Newbie system, and dry needling, we can target pain, restore strength, and get you back to doing what you love. Conveniently located at 2520 Thomasville in Pocahontas, GTS Physical Therapy is proud to be a part of this community. GTS Physical Therapy, strengthening our hometown.
All right, we're back here at Brookland, Arkansas, where the Redskins just finished off a crazy win over the Bearcats. I'm going to turn it over to Jarrett Thompson and Mike Thompson. They're going to weed all this out and tell us how it went down. Jarrett?
Guys, you know, the second quarter was absolutely crazy. We got just stopped in the red zone, I want to say 3 times there in the third and the fourth quarter. There in the middle of the third quarter, Ballard runs in for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. Then he gets that 4th at the end of the game, 1.6 seconds left in the 4th, half-inch line. Ballard to the outside, take it in. Did a fantastic job. Defense also did a wonderful job battling tonight. For some offensive stats, we had 297 total offensive yards tonight. 258 of those on the ground. You can accredit 237 of those yards to Xavier Ballard. We also had 39 yards in the air tonight. For your Dawn Steakhouse offensive player of the game, I'm going to give it to Carter Couch. He did a fantastic job tonight. He was playing both offense and defense, and he was opening up huge holes there on the interior line, just giving Ballard a hole to run up the middle. For your defensive player of the game tonight, I'm going to give it to Levi Huffstetler. He did a fantastic job. His first start of the season, he closed up the middle all night for us and got 5 big tackles when we needed them.
So, you know, I mean, great. Just a great game from, again, Huffstetler, Riccio, of course. I mean, Ballard, what can we say? And you're right. I think you're right giving it to Couch because he was opening those holes for him. Skins had 297 total offense.
Yes,
is
sir.
that right?
Yes, sir.
So that's right at our average of the first 2 games was 301. So, man, guys, Skins showed some heart tonight. This is the way to go into a bye week with some momentum. You know, we're watching here at the end of the game. Evan Thompson's maybe a little bit gimpy, so we're going to have 2 weeks to get healthy. We may have found the defensive combination that's going to take us in to conference play tonight.
Agree.
I mean, team win, I think, you know, 3 fumble recoveries brings us to +1 in turnover margin in 1 game.
Sorry.
I mean, just a whale of an effort and a great, fun Friday night ball.
Good, hard-fought game by the Skins tonight. You know, we were a little worried once Brookland got that last touchdown that they got there of how we would respond late in the game. How are we going to react to the adversity? And we answered perfectly.
Yeah.
First time in the last 3 seasons the Skins have beat Brookland.
Yep.
First time in the last 3 seasons we go into the bye week with a W.
That's right.
And congratulations, Coach Chester, his first victory as a head coach over Brookland. So,
you know, and you say that, Aaron, and, you know, I mean, we whipped the tail off these guys for a while, and they have steadily improved.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they made the playoffs in the COVID year, and I believe they made the playoffs last year as well. So, but they've just shown steady improvement. Again, they were, you know, had the Skins number the past 2 games, and we found a way to pull this one out.
Also, 100 yards for Xavier Ballard, a win for the Redskins. The streak continues. Oh, what an exciting night here in Brookland, Arkansas, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us. Mark Holt, Dane Dillon, Aaron Baltz, Jarrett Thompson, Mike Thompson. I'm Brock Thielemeyer, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.